One collector's 40-year search for an IHC winch engine ended in May 2012 with the purchase of an 8-horsepower hopper-cooled winch engine. This is an 8-horsepower, hopper-cooled gasoline hoisting engine built in 1912 by the International Harvester Company. This engine was built in Milwaukee at the Milwaukee Works. International Harvester built these engines to compete against Fairbanks Morris gasoline winch engines and various makers of steam donkey winch engines. Of the 3 known existing IHC winch engines, this is the only running example. This 8-horsepower hopper-cooled engine was only built in 1912 and 1913, with only a total number of 46 produced. A couple of reasons for the low production was the high cost of the engine and Fairbanks Morris controlling the market. This engine was bought around 1912 by the Hamilton Boat Works in Charlevoix, Michigan, which is located on the northeastern shore of Lake Michigan. It was mounted on a concrete pad and was used to dry dock boats for repair and storage. The boats would be floated onto dollies that were on railroad tracks in the water, and then the winch would be used to pull them out for repair and storage. It was used there until 1946 when it was replaced by an electric winch. Jim Whitley was the man who wired the electric winch in 1946. He remembers as a boy he would play around on the engine, which was located between the carpenter and machine shops. Jim said the engine went missing from that location and was forgotten by the local people. In 1979, it was discovered that this engine, along with a few other items, were located in a building that was acquired by the city. At that time, the city had an auction to sell the contents and the building was taken down. Larry Wakely, a salvage yard owner and engine collector, bought the engine at auction and took down the building. Larry took the engine to his pawn shop in Gaylor, Michigan. In 1980, the winch engine was bought by Merlin Woolley, who restored it and showed it for many years at local engine shows. In May of 2012, Merlin decided to auction off his collection of engines. Among them was this 1912 winch engine. Dave Boomgarden bought the engine at auction and added it to his IHC collection. This is a hit-and-miss governed engine, running on a low-tension Webster magneto for ignition. This engine is sitting on a large cast-iron subbase, which holds both the engine and winch gears in alignment. The standard 8-horse engine has the speed-changing control mounted on the carburetor at the head of the engine for easy operator access. On this engine, the speed changer has been modified to be operated by a foot pedal located below the winch levers. This allows the operator to control the direction of the winch cable and the speed of the engine from the same location. This is the only IHC engine with this design. The winch is operated by 2 levers, one which engages the clutch and winds the winch drum in a forward motion. The other lever engages a friction pulley to reverse the drum and let the slack out of the cable. The safe working load for this engine was 1,300 pounds. This engine would operate at about 350 RPMs. The winch drum would operate at about 30 RPMs. And the average speed of the cable was 175 feet per minute. This engine resides with the Dave Boomgarden family in Illinois.